And there we go. I think I balanced the audio correctly. I'm going to hope. Alright, so I'm going to stop that. I'm going to pull up our music. How is everybody doing? I know Surrybot's here. I know Nightbot's here. Tessu, how are you doing? Super enjoy having you here, actually. I'm really happy you are. Let me find the music wherever I put it. I put it somewhere. It's here. Trust me, it's here. I'm pretty sure it's here. Here we go. I believe. Oh wait, we can't. They can't hear the music yet. Forgot about that. All right, let's switch over to just chatting. Hello. Stream. What was that? Wow. The animation didn't even. The transition didn't even play. All right, let's do that again. You got this. I believe in you. There you go. All right. Okay. Cool. Got worried there for a second. I was like, why isn't it playing? Anyways. All right. Now I'm not sure how well the music is balanced right now, but we'll keep it at that. How is everybody doing today? Oh, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. I'm very glad, honestly, too, that we're getting around to this project. Obviously, we're doing Connection Point today. I'll get into the whole intro in a second, but this one is a idea that I've kind of talked about doing since before I went on break, which is kind of crazy because that means it was like 5 months ago, which is wild. But enough about that. How are we doing today? How is everybody feeling? What do we think the vibe is today? I'm very curious. And while that's going on, I'm gonna make sure that Minecraft is set up and all good. Should be. Yep, it's still nighttime. Still nighttime from when we last ended. Perfect. Alright. Alright. Let us go on and get right ahead into the stream. Perfect. Okay. We're doing good. It's working. We're live. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Alright. Let's get started for today. Hello, everybody. I am in the mailbox. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. And this is Connection Point. Today, we are doing a stream that I've talked about doing since before I went on break, and it is getting automatic food sorted. How we do food right now, and how we've been doing food for a while now, is trading emeralds with the villagers and then getting food from the farmers, which works, but it can take up time. So I thought it would also be useful to set up a small amount of farms, get some automatic crafting sorted, and have some automatic food so that we can just have something while we're in our base. That way, if we're working over here, we have food in our base, and if we're working over there, we have things we can trade for food there. So basically, we're going to be covered for food no matter where we are, which is awesome. Very, very good. Anyways, this phantom is going to kill me if I don't move, so as we're flying away, yes, yeah. So I don't know if I'd say I've been dreading it, but I've definitely been putting it off because it is a lot of work. It's a system I've built before, thankfully, in a realm I play with my friends. I ended up designing the redstone there as kind of a work in progress or a prototype so that I could have an idea for what I wanted to do here. But now that we're actually doing this, now I have all the redstone knowledge I need. It's very, very cool. The cats are playing in the background. Alright, so to do this, well, I guess I should probably lay out what I want to do first. So, my general idea... Lex, welcome in. How are you doing? We're just about to. We just started. We're getting started for the day. I believe. Why is this so deep? Why did I make? Why did I make the tunnel so deep? Is this to the other side of the mountain? It might be. This is good to know. Okay, this is really good to know. So the mountain is fairly deep. I didn't realize that. I want to pop in and work. That's awesome, actually. I like that. Thank you so much for popping in and lurking. I appreciate that. And I hope work goes well. I know you were streaming before you went to work earlier, and it was super fun to watch you. Oh yeah, actually, this mountain is pretty deep. Okay, so yeah, we should have plenty of room to do what I want to do. So, if you've heard me in any of my previous streams, especially, I think I mentioned it on our first stream back in Connection Point from my break, I had an idea a while ago to connect these 2 points up, especially because we put a giant waterfall in the middle, is I want to make a little tunnel that goes into the mountain and kind of looks like an internal cave system. So the pathway starts over here, goes behind the waterfall, and then goes out the other side. And with that, we're gonna have little windows into each of the 3 farms that I want to make, because one of my favorite foods in the game is pumpkin pie. I really like it. It's a really easily automated farm and thing to set up, especially with crafters. You can do it fully automatically. I love it so much. So it's really awesome. And I want to do that here. And so yeah, I want to have windows into each of the 3 systems, and then I'm going to connect them up and then decorate the inside, so that way you can walk behind the waterfall, walk into the mountain, have a really cool pathway, and it also is a way that we can make food, so we never have to run out of food. Not that I need food, because I have a ridiculous amount of jacket potatoes, because I crafted so many of them because I didn't want to run out of food. So we're good for the project, and we're good for today's stream. But I would like a better food source than the potatoes, because it's not great. I need the people to explode. That is so fair. That is so fair. People sometimes just need to explode. They need to get out of the way. Like, what are they doing? Like, come on. So I think if we're gonna start this, it would probably be best to start with something like this. So a pretty decent opening. And then just mine back for a little bit. I mean, in fact, we don't even have to go that far. Like, in all honesty, it's right here. If I literally dig over a couple of blocks, I'm just gonna hit it. Oh. It's actually 1 block lower. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, so yeah, there's the tunnel. We did it. We did it, everybody. Stream over. We're finished. Woo! We did it. Awesome. Okay. Because that's really all it needs to be. If we were going very basic, I could even have like a lily pad right here and just cross the river. But that's boring. Why would I do that when I can make an elaborate cave tunnel system that has pumpkin pie being pumped out of it? Like, that sounds way funner. So that's what we're doing. And I can make the tunnel fairly long, considering the space we have. However, I'm tempted to move my beacon over here so we can take care of the mining faster. However, it's such a small area that I don't think we need it. Holy cow, we've already made that much bamboo already? This thing is ridiculous. I honestly don't know how this thing makes so much bamboo. It is literally 4 bamboo sticks that can only go up 2 blocks. It can only make, at most, 8 bamboo every time it harvests. Yeah, exactly. How are you growing so fast? Why is bamboo so fast? I don't get it. Bamboo is crazy. It's insane. I don't know how they do it. I'm still really happy with this tunnel. I honestly, depending on how building all the redstone goes, and how well I remember all of it, and how decorating the cave goes, I might also work on some of the pathways that kind of take you around the base, because I think that'd be cool. Because there's a lot of areas like up here where it could just end, but maybe we like loop it around so that it kind of like loops and maybe has a bridge that goes over this and up to this. Because I walk along this area a lot, and I don't want to like deny myself that in a way. Like, my original pathway is to just have all of these pathways around here and, you know, come up to the second level over there and then connect into the main tree through the tunnel. But if I'm being honest, I walk along the rest of this area quite a bit, and I don't know, I would like to be able to continue that, even if it means more pathways I have to build. Like, I might widen this a little bit, maybe? Or maybe I'll just work with what I've given myself here. Maybe make a pathway that like goes around the whole of this. Make some like bridges that kind of, or some like support, like wooden supports that give you like enough area to walk around. That would be cool. Oh yeah, I changed my lurk command. I totally forgot. Yeah, if you want to lurk, I have a new lurk command. I mean, it's the same one, but I changed the text. I thought it would fit more of what we're doing here. Especially with the redesign that I'm working on bit by bit. I want to lean more into the nighttime and like starry night sky aesthetic. I really like it. Nighttime is a pretty big thing for me. It means a lot to me, and so I wanted to lean more into the aesthetic with this upcoming redesign, which is really interesting if you think about it. Because like, when I started streaming, I didn't have any overlay. I think nobody does. At least if you're just starting from nothing without any prior knowledge, I think most people just start with not having much of anything, which is fine. No shade to that. And then once I started to get my footing a little bit, and I was helped, and I started like figuring out some stuff, getting some help from a couple friends at the time. Then I went into a lot of like bright colors. I don't know if anybody remembers, but I had like, you know, a pink like stream overlay to kind of fill in the spaces that Minecraft left. Minecraft is a funny, weird game where it's just like, hey, we're not going to go full 1080 because your toolbar is there on your computer. So it's actually like 1920 by like 1017 or something. It's just under, and it's got a little bit of black space. So I ended up going with this bright pink stream overlay, and it was really cool. And then I even switched it around for like Halloween with a dark purple, and then what was it? Oh yeah, like a light blue for winter. Gosh, if there is one love in this world that I have, it is the dark the light blue and the white that I like to go with for Christmas time, for December. It is my favorite time of the year. I love it so much, and I think that's my favorite kind of aesthetic. So if you're ever curious what my favorite time of year is, it's winter. It's specifically the month of December. I love the month of December so much. It means a lot to me. But also something that happens during December, as most things do once we start getting into daylight savings time, switching back over, and we get our hour back, because that's just stupid. I forgot how much magma cream I have. One of the things that happens is you start to notice that the days are like start a little earlier. The sun starts to come up around like 6:30 instead of like 7 like you're used to. And then where's gravel? Where's terra? Why do I have a piece of terracotta? Let's fix that. But you start to notice the days start like an hour earlier in terms of sunlight, and the nighttime starts like 2 or 3 hours earlier. Suddenly you get to 6 p.m. or even 5 p.m. and it's dark outside, which messes with your head a little bit because it's really weird. I never expect it to start happening, and then it happens and I'm like, oh, okay, so I guess we're doing early nights now. Oh, I was thinking of my other storage system. No wonder I wasn't finding it. Do I need to sort anything out of here? Yes, I do. I still have everything in here from... Oh, yeah, my iron too. From when I was doing the Field of... No, not Field of Flags. The Pride Ring. That's what I'm calling it. There we go. Perfect. Okay. But yeah, the days get shorter, the nights get longer, and it is just a little bit of a weird experience. But in that, you end up spending a lot of time at night during the dark, and that has really meant a lot to me. Or the dark, like those long nights and those darker skies, even rainy skies. It's an aesthetic I like a lot, and it means a lot to me. So that's one of the reasons I decided to start working on a new redesign, new look for the channel after my last one, after my 3D debut, where I ended up going with a evening sky. Similar concept, I think. I still really like the concept, and I still think it looks nice. Like the design I have with my like almost golden overlay, I think it's really nice. It's gonna stick in my memory for a long time, and I do quite enjoy it. But it always, I don't know, it felt like that I could do more. Like, it was a huge step in the right direction from what I was doing before. Of course, I loved it, and it had its quirks, and it was very, very special to me. My like botched together overlay from before, it was literally like PNGs and pictures and text that I was making up as I went. But it was the first one I had, and I was making it up as I went, and it meant a lot to me. So it was very special to me. However, I did need some order and structure in my ideas and what my streams were looking like. I wanted it to be more of a cohesive theme than what I had before, and it was not a cohesive theme, I can tell you that much. That's a creeper. Do I have my bow on me? I should probably pull my bow out. There we go. Pride Claws comes in for the rescue. Appreciate that. But having a cohesive theme was something I needed. I really did need. So I still am very, very glad that I did the redesign, or did the debut, and got a lot of these things figured out, because it was a huge step. You know, before that, I didn't really have redeems, or at least not as many as I had afterwards. I didn't have like PNGs. Kane helped a lot with that one. I think a lot of you know that. Kane helped with the PNG tuber I have now, and then Puzzle helped with, you know, kickstarting everything. So not only was it nice to get a lot of my friends involved and a lot of the people that I, you know, care about and talk to on a fairly daily basis, but it also got to be mine. Like I full-handedly decided each piece of my debut. There was, you know, none of this like, here's what I Now, like, I wouldn't say I didn't get suggestions, because I think my model with Puzzle was very much Puzzle doing her own work and then getting it, like, approved by me. But there was a certain level of, like, it was for me and it was designed for me. And that's really nice. Like, that's something super special. I didn't have a lot of that. I think of my first I think of my first overlay in that first like year or so. I guess yeah, year. During, you know, 2021, in the beginning of 2022, where it was more like I was doing it because it was all that I knew, which is strange. It was a place of like, I liked it and I think it was really nice. It taught me, like, it's where I started, it's how I began. But it was definitely a place of, I'm kind of keeping this up and I'm kind of just working with what I got because I don't know how to change it and I don't want to. And there's a certain degree of like what you do here. Thank you, Rogue, for the thank you for the triple redeem. I'm gonna start calling it that. The Rogue Special. Gotta hit me with the triple. But welcome in. How you doing, Rogue? I definitely need to light this up. I didn't get torches. What am I doing? I can't believe I didn't get torches for a mining project. Where did they go? Where did they go? I do have torches, right? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I was gonna be worried if I didn't have torches. Like, I have all this coal and I don't have torches. What am I doing? What? Lighting updates. What are we doing? That's not correct. Okay, there we go. I'm also going to light this tunnel up because I don't want to deal with it right now. Okay. Lighting finished. I'm going to do this. I'm going to stare out this way so no mobs sneak up on me. And then I'm going to do the posture check and stretch. Thank you for the redeems, Rogue. I appreciate that. I'm curious. I don't actually know what sound I'm going to do for the stretch and the posture check. Like, hydrate was pretty easy. I knew I was going to do the water bottle sound for Minecraft for a while. That's just kind of what I do. Oh, ad break is starting. All right. Everybody, buckle in. We're doing ad break. Looks like I'm sitting here a little longer. Alright, what do we talk about while ad break's starting? Oh, while ad break is going. It's daytime! Okay, perfect. Mobs won't affect us. I am still gonna stand here though, but maybe... You know, maybe I'll just, I'll slowly zoom in. Ever so slightly. Just a little bit. A little closer. Every time I speak. Just for fun, you know? Why not? We're just getting a little closer. Just zooming in a little bit. There's nothing wrong here. Nothing's going on. Why are you getting so close? Why are you getting so close to my face? What are you doing? We're getting really close now. What are we doing? What is this? What are we? We're enjoying a little Zoom mod. That's what we're doing. All right, ad break is finishing. Welcome everybody back from ads. The redeems were nice. The water was nice. All right, let's get back to digging. I should probably fill in this tunnel now that I think about it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Tunnel's filled in. I am probably going to have to expand the rest of this. it's still very much not dug out. But we can continue that. So yeah, I definitely feel like my first era of having an overlay, like an actual overlay, and not just using, not just having like a black screen, because I did have that for a while. That was all I had up until, gosh, what was it, 2022 or something? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I had something in the background, but there was a big portion of time where it was just that. But once I had my first overlay, I feel like that era is very much defined by almost like not breaking the rules in a way. I definitely made what I had work, and I definitely gave it my own spin, but I was working within the bounds of what I knew and less what I could do. I wasn't thinking about, you know, how can I change, how can I improve, what things can I do different. I was more just like, you know, this is kind of what I know, so I'm going to, you know, edit the skin that I have on Minecraft. I'm just going to edit what I already have and, you know, do it a little bit differently instead of like committing to figuring out something new or figuring out something different. I didn't want to, oh, thank you so much. Is that 5 stream streak? I love to see it. Awesome. That's so cool. That's really cool, actually. I appreciate that. Thank you. You know, watching me 5 streams in a row, that's kind of crazy, you know. That's a lot of streams of mine that you're watching. Let's see. I'm just kind of making this up as I go. This like decorating that I'm doing. It's very, very as I figure it out, which is kind of my style anyways. But if I do something like that, have like a general tunnel that looks like this, I think we're onto something here. Hydrate, posture truck, and stretch. Yes, I did. You know it. But yeah, it was very much working with what I had and not working with what I could do, which is a pretty big distinction that can be talked about, I think, and should be talked about. Not in a bad way, but I think it's good to, especially from a lot of the stuff that I've watched and picked up over this year and last year as I've started to do more work into this, is that it's good to branch out. It's good to have goals for yourself and to keep yourself not stagnant. It's good to do that. You should do that. You know, pacing yourself is awesome. It is a very good thing to find what you enjoy and do that. But also making sure that you give yourself room to grow and breathe and, you know, continue doing little changes here and there. I think that's a good thing. And I wasn't doing that for a lot of my early stuff. I was just kind of working with what I had and working within the bounds of that, because I didn't feel like I really had that many options for what I could do. So I just didn't. I just worked with what I had, you know, edited the things that I made, kept it within the same bounds, and then boom, there we go. Without doing too much of like, you know, what if? And I think that stuff is important. So, you know, then fast forward to 2023, and suddenly I'm given this opportunity to actually start doing something. You know, do a little bit more than just what I have and, you know, do something about it. So I did. I took it and I ran. And, I mean, we're kind of looking at the product of that now. I mean, even so, this has changed from what I had when I did my re-debut, or my debut. But I actually took the opportunity to say, hey, not only do I now have a job, so I can start looking into paid options of things, start looking into things that I wouldn't have even considered before, but start looking at something new, starting to solidify who I was, what I wanted to do, what I wanted to show, what I wanted to be, and bring that to people. And that was really fun. It gave a lot of purpose in a difficult year for me. It gave me something to focus on and work towards, which was really nice. And in the end, I think I made something really cool. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I still hold my debut in really high regards. Not only because it was super fun, and I think I did a great job at putting everything together and getting everything ready, but I also finished a bunch of projects before I got to that point. That was a kind of a turning point in the year for me to get that debut done, but it also just made my streams more me. I think I've talked about that before, and like during the debut and kind of afterwards too, was that in my pursuit to, or I don't know if pursuit's the right word, but in my way of taking these things that I liked or taking, the, what would I call it? The stream setup that I had, the overlays that I was using, in working with that and kind of just keeping it the same and not fully changing all the time, I was kind of denying myself a little bit of personality, like individuality in a way. I was saying this thing that I have now is how it is always going to be because I don't know any other way, and in a way kind of like denied myself the ability to say, like, this is my stream and this is my space, I should be allowed to do what I want with it and like make something that I really enjoy. And so in doing my debut, I got to do that. I got to remake my emotes, I got to redo my about me, I got to have, new, I guess this came a little bit later, but I got to have new models, new PNGs, things that just felt more me, and the channel became more mine. And that was a really special thing. I really value that. And I think I did a lot of good by myself for doing that. So yeah. And in turn, it also did something else. It gave me the ability to say, I can do this again. Like, if I want to continue improving, if I want to continue doing these things, I can. I've done it once before. I've spent a couple months on and off, getting new models figured out, getting new overlays figured out, new stream setup, new overlay, new schedule, new games. I can do that. I can do whatever I set my mind on, and it's going to be great. And that's kind of what inspired me to do this again. Was that I now have the ability and the full confidence to say that if I want to change something, I can. So if I like parts of what I have now, that's fine. And if I want to change things, that's great. Nothing's stopping me anymore from saying, why not? And I'm really glad it doesn't stop me anymore. It's not always the easiest thing to do. I still do struggle with that, but it's not impossible anymore. You know, this is now something that I care a lot. I mean, it's something I've always cared a lot about. But I have the full authority and not authority. The for what's the word I'm looking for? Like freedom, autonomy. There we go. I have full autonomy to do what I want to go for. Like if I want to change my channel, if I want to make it look different, if I want to like make it more what I like, what themes I want to go for, what games I want to play, I can do that. I don't have to be stuck in a certain way because, you know, the only thing stopping me is myself. So, like, why not have fun with it? Why not try and do things differently and have a good time with it? So that's kind of why I started doing this. And it's almost poetic in a way, if you think about it. That I went from having these like bright colors, which you can think about as like daytime in a way, and then I went and did my debut, which was full on focused on the evening. You know, it wasn't daytime, it wasn't nighttime, it was the evening. It was the thing you do. Kind of how I thought about it was that a lot of people that watch me, or used to watch me, when I first started, or even continued in 2022, I think, were from the other half of the world. It was crazy. I had a lot of viewers that were like watching me at night. Like they would wait up until like 11, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock when I was streaming later in the day. And that's just who they watched, and they really liked that. Hello, welcome in, Levy. How are you doing? We're kind of talking about my inspirations and like my thoughts about my new redesigns that I want to do for my stream and stuff that are kind of coming up here in the future. And also building farms. We're going to be building farms today. Totally forgot we were doing that, by the way. I've been so invested in doing this cave, I completely forgot that's what we were actually doing. I have so much of this stuff. Holy cow, I have a lot of this stuff. It's crazy. How are you doing today? My mind is all over the place. Have been good, but could have been good, but people are irritating. I feel that. Sometimes people are really irritating. It happens all the time. I feel that. I guess I'm gonna combine. Yo, okay, perfect. We have more copper. I guess I should probably get a shulker so I can store this stuff while I'm doing it. There we go. And how would I want to frame them? What about you? Oh, I totally forgot to answer that. I'm doing good. I am kind of a little almost retrospective today. I mean, I don't actually think that's too far out of the reaches for anybody that's watched me. I do retrospective thinking a lot now that I think about it. But I ended up getting on the topic of like my redesigns and how they've kind of changed with me and how it's shaped like how I view my channel and how I do things. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me do that. And you know how it's kind of poetic that my first set of stream overlays from 2022 is kind of like you know, the daytime. It was bright colors, it was very simple and blocky, and then you have my debut, sort of like the in-between that we're doing right now, which is very like evening themed. It's not as bright, it's a little more chill, it's a little more calm, a little more collected and organized. And now we're starting to transition into the theme that I want to go for, which is like the nighttime, like night skies, rainy stars. I love that aesthetic, and that's what I want to go for. And so that's what we're kind of talking about right now. But I've been doing good. I'm trying to think, how do I want to stylize this cave? I don't know how I want to do this yet. I do know that I do want to lay out the general feel of what am I doing? Of the farms, which means I probably need glass. Thank you. At least to start getting the idea of where I want the farms to be. Like, I want the cave to feel big and open and spacious. And also, like, walked in, I want you to be able to walk through. I feel like that's a good place, but I don't know. I think this can actually be expanded. I think if we move this wall back a little bit, that will help the feeling a little bit. Yeah, if I do something like this, where one side is this, like, this, then one side is that, that could be cool. I think that would be really cool. I did loop this, right? I should loop this. Perfect. Okay, music is looped. I almost forgot that. But yeah, it's kind of poetic how we got here and where I want to go, because there's still plenty of things I'm still working on. Like, I want to have a little music thing in the corner. When my new screens come around, I want to completely redo how my screens look. I want to mix it up. I want to make it more me. I'm gonna have different things like little pillows in the corner. I want to have a bunch of things on screen that make it very cozy and very me. I'm looking forward to it a lot. I cannot wait to continue working on it and have just so much fun, because I've been having a lot of fun on it. It's been a lot of work, but I've gotten a lot out of it, I will say. There we go. Now the path has changed a little bit. Overlays. That's totally fair. You know, that's kind of the beauty of things. Everybody has their own way of doing things, and that's what I think makes it really nice. You know, everybody has the ability to do what they want, and I think more people should just play with that, have fun with that, if that makes sense. More people should know that they can do what they like. Like, if you don't like overlays, go for it. Do your own thing. You know, every person's stream, video, content, whatever it is yours, and you're making it, so it should reflect you and what you like and what you want to do, at least to some extent, at least to whatever extent you want it to be. I think I want to push this even farther back. Yeah, I want to widen this cave even more. Yeah, here, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to kind of do this a little bit more procedurally. Like, not texture first, but texture second. There we go. I'm actually not sure how far this goes back. I guess it can't go too far back. No, actually it can. I can put the farm right here on this side, then have the second farm there, and maybe the third farm like in that part. Yeah, so there, there, there. That way you can see each of them and get to walk by them. I think that'd be cool. Oh my gosh, it has been a while since I've gotten to decorate a cave. It is one of my favorite things, I think. What is this triple torch thing that I have going on? That's wild. Especially in the VTuber stuff, people tend to take over. Or wait, well, it should reflect you, especially in the VTuber stuff. People tend to take over persona. It's true, and I think it also depends a lot on like what you're going for. Because like at the end of the day, you know, persona or not, the stream is still yours, and what you like should shine through. Even if you're you're playing into a persona or a character who maybe likes a specific thing or does things a specific way, at the end of the day, it is still a person on the other side, and if they're not enjoying it, it's not going to be as good of content or as something to enjoy as it would be for anything else. But people tend to or it is a very common thing to either to do something where you play into a character that you make. I've seen it plenty of times, and it's super fun, honestly, to have somebody who makes an OC or a character or a Sona of some type and gives them all of these traits and then plays into that. I think that's one of the coolest things ever. I would not be able to do that. At least not right now. Not as well as I think I could. Because I'm only like recently, I don't know if I would say recently. It's not the hardest thing in the world to do, but what is it? Yeah, I am very much somebody who it takes like a lot of effort and a lot of time to get into character. Because it's, I don't know, I find it not natural to myself to like get into character for something that I'm doing unless I've put like some time into it. Like my Hemlock's character, Calico Hearthwell from the hit series Hemlocks that hasn't released, but we are kind of thinking about doing things with it. I know Kiri is thinking about doing some stuff with it, which would be cool. But like that's a character that I've had years to figure out and learn and grow alongside, so getting into character and getting into her head is kind of like second nature now. But it's not always the easiest, so when I'm on stream I try to be as like authentic to myself as possible, because I know I'm just going to enjoy it more. Especially recently, since I went on break, I'm trying to be more like, hey, this is what I like and this is what I want to do. So giving myself the ability to do that is really awesome. Like when I was trying to get into the business, I realized I just don't have the ability to yap about nothing, and staying silent is just awkward. Tell me about it. I struggle with that a lot. I've gotten better over the years at figuring out how to work with it and work around it when it does get hard, to be like, what in the world am I going to do? Especially when topics become silent. It does happen occasionally. Like on Neva's stream last week, or no, yesterday. Yeah, Neva's stream yesterday. There were grindy parts in there where I was just trying to figure out how achievements work, and there was a point where was not being able to figure out anything, and I was just going quiet for like 5 minutes at a time. But it has gotten a lot easier because I've been doing this for so many years, and because this is like a goal that I've had for myself. It has gotten a lot easier. If you look at my earlier streams, holy cow, you would not believe that is the same person that started this. I used to be so bad at it, and like I wouldn't say that I've never had the ability to yap. I am a yapper at heart. I can talk people's ears off about things that I enjoy and care about. It is crazy. But at the same time, if there is something, if I, feel like the vibes are off, or if I struggle a little bit in any capacity, it then gets immediately hard. It gets way harder to stay like on track and on topic. So figuring out how to work with that is not easy. It is definitely a skill you have to figure out.
Blows up pancakes with mine.
My fucking pain.
Yeah, it's definitely something where it doesn't come easily to a lot of people, myself included, especially talking live to people, where I've had to do a lot of practice into my own line, which is doing a lot of solo streams. I have always done a lot of solo streams myself, so I had to get pretty good at figuring out what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it, because it did not come naturally. Doing things solo is a struggle, and can be a struggle very, very easily. But you work with it. You work with it and you figure out how, and I mean, I guess that's also not to say that it's for everyone. I feel like you have to, I mean, I don't know. I think on some level it should be like, if you want to do things in front of a camera or a screen or with a live audience, as a lot of these things tend to be, while it's not impossible to do that, I feel like you have to have some level of enjoying it. Because if you don't enjoy it, then like it's kind of weird to do it. It definitely, the less you enjoy it, the harder it becomes to know what to do with it, if that makes sense. Like, it's not the hardest thing in the world to find some level of success or enjoyment on these platforms. I think it's actually fairly manageable. It just depends on what your goals are. However, keeping it up and continuing and getting through a lot of the struggles that this brings is definitely a much harder thing to do. And that's more the individual part, where like from what I've seen, it's hard. even when somebody's very, very invested in it, it can be a struggle to continue. And that's fine. Like, there's no hate here. But to really get through it, it definitely doesn't make it easier if it's not something you're excited about doing, I guess. Like, if you say you want to do this as like a hobby, and then some of the harder times come, then it's like, cool. It's something that you do on your off days when you're not working or something. So you're going to keep doing it because it brings you enjoyment. Maybe you have a couple fans that you like or recognize, and I'm like, cool. But if you find out you don't really enjoy it, Then when those tougher times come, or even, when the tougher times show themselves to you through you just realizing you don't really like it, or as much as you thought you did, then it becomes harder to stick with it. It's harder to find a reason to, I guess. Not that's not what I'm saying. It's less of a likely chance, I think, that you'd want to keep pushing through that in a way. Well, the main problem is, in my opinion, is when you have no audience, you gotta talk to get more people, to get people more interested, but you're just talking to yourself then. That is a very real issue. I know that very well. I apologize for not reading that. I know that issue very, very well. There is a group of, I wouldn't say, like, I mean, honestly, I think it is a pretty big group of people. There are a lot of people on this site, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitter, whatever you do, Blue Sky. There's lots of places that you can post, that you can gain a following with any kind of audience. And when you start from nothing, it is a struggle. It just is. I have known that very, very well. I've been doing this for the better part of 7.5 years, and I am still very, very, very small. And that's okay. It is something I have struggled a lot with, more than I talk about, I think. I think I do talk about it a fair bit, because I've lived it, and that is a lot of my experience with it. But it is definitely a struggle to say, I both need to improve my skills and improve my reach, but also I don't know how to do that. It's going to take a long time. It may never happen, and I have to be okay with that. That is a hard thing to swallow. It is a hard thing to come to terms with, in general. That you could put your whole heart and soul into it, and you may just have a couple followers. It is not ideal. And it is not easy. But it is what we have. Because you never know when you never know when it's gonna happen or if it's gonna happen. And that is a struggle unlike no other. To know that, maybe it will happen. Maybe it won't. And you have to put a lot of time and energy into doing these things. Which means you not only have to care about it, but you also have to sink a lot of time that you could be doing other things in. But you're putting it into this, and maybe nothing happens from it. And that is a hard thing to deal with. That's a hard thing to do in general. I mean, it can be. But I also think there's a kind of beauty in it. There's a certain specialty that you get when you have a small audience and are a small creator that is very different from being a big creator. I have friends who are much bigger than I, and I've watched people before who are way, way bigger than I am. It's a different experience for everybody, and it treats everybody differently, and everybody gets to experience it differently. And so I just enjoy what I have. I enjoy, that I do have a community, that I have built something or other. I have been doing this for 7 years, so, if nothing else, I have a lot of genuine skill and time into things like videography, video editing, script writing, live broadcasting. That is not stuff I had before. it was specifically because I wanted to do things like YouTube and Twitch that I gained a lot of these skills. And sure, I do still have an overall goal of wanting to achieve more. There are still plenty of things I want to do and a lot of milestones that I want to reach. I mean, heck, that's why I don't have my trident right now. I do need to get on that. I need to get a new trident at some point. But that's why I have over here the Tree of Time. A giant birch tree, like a malformed birch tree, with every single accomplishment I've achieved over the last like 3.5 years that I've had this world. Like, on a basis, a lot of this may not matter, but being able to track it, being able to make my own story is what makes it worth it. Like, if nothing else, this is my journey and I've lived it. Like, this is what I've chosen to do with my life, and say it never works out, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I have made videos that I made almost a 2-hour-long video about about a spin-off AU from a Discord server 4 years ago, and it was an hour and 50 minutes long. I spent 4 months making that video, and it is what I consider to this day one of the best videos I have ever made. I would not have been able to dream of doing that before I started. Oh, alright. Cool, let's see. Thank you so much for being here, Levy. It was super awesome to talk to you. It was really awesome to have you here. I hope you sleep well, and I hope to see you soon. Yeah, let me read through some of these messages. That's kind of an environment being able to talk shows so much with. It's literally a skill I wish I had. It's easier when I have stuff to talk about. Like today, I knew it was going to be a lot of mining and stuff, and so the moment my brain was like, oh hey, we can talk about my upcoming like stream redesign, brain just latched onto it because I did not know what I was going to be talking about today. Oh gosh, what was I talking about? This is the other problem. I'm a chronic forgetter. I cannot remember things to save my life. But when I started, back in March 2017, you know, this email or this account was made with the help of one of my friends at the time. Somebody I'm not friends with now anymore, but it was made with somebody else's help. And when I started, I was in the shadow of a lot of people that I looked up to. A lot of my friends and a lot of people that I was meeting, I was in their shadow, or at least I felt like that. You know, whenever I did anything, you know, we had this little group that we used to go by, and I was the newest recruit in that. Like, I was the newest member in our group of friends when a lot of this started. And so I spent a lot of time feeling like I would never be able to reach up to those levels. Like, there were people who were leagues above me, and I would not be able to do that. And I spent a lot of time like that, especially when I just started. YouTube did not come easily to me. You can watch some of my old videos and you can tell it is not the same Mittens that I am now. It is a completely different person. And I knew a lot less about how these things worked. I knew a lot less about how to do things. And I kind of just had blind hopes and dreams. It's dreams that I still care a lot about and still am working to achieve. That hasn't gone away. But it is a very different person that wanted those things. So, but in that time, in the time since, and gosh, the 7.5 years that it's been since that has happened, I've learned so much. I've changed as a person. You know, talking on camera has never come easily to me. Like, just if I'm being completely honest, recording is one of the most difficult things for me. It's one of the reasons I struggle with like recording scripted content. I get super nervous, like actual anxiety, and have to like drink a lot of water and prepare and write scripts for when I talk, because talking like to a blank screen is one of the most difficult things for me. If I don't have like a topic or what I'm or a literal like written definition of what I'm writing or what I'm saying, it it does not come. It will not come to me. Um, but I can tell you, it used to be a lot harder. I used to struggle like nobody's business with this stuff, way more than I do now. You know, when I went to high school, I knew that I wanted to do things like this. So I specifically took art and AV classes, audiovisual classes. For those who don't know the abbreviation, I knew that I sucked at art, and I wanted to get better. I wanted to draw. I wanted to do better with editing and filmmaking and script writing and drawing. So I took classes for it, and wouldn't you believe it, it actually worked. I wouldn't say like they specifically worked in like getting me better at it, but it gave me some of the footsteps that I needed to walk in to get started, because now suddenly I knew how to use editing programs, I knew what I was looking for, and I knew the basics, which is incredible for somebody who doesn't know anything. And then off of that, I started making my own videos. I started making Let's Plays and one-off videos and following certain things whenever I wanted to. And it's always been difficult for me. It has not always come easily. And it still doesn't. But I still fight for it. Because I know it's what I want to do, and I know it's like where I want to go. So, and some of the things that I've been able to achieve. Welcome in, Raven. Hi. Staring at you. It's super nice to have you here. I hope you slept well. Some of the things that I've been able to do in the last couple years would have blown young Mitten's mind. It would have blown her mind wide open. I made a film about a spin-off of an AU from a Discord server 4 years ago. Do you know how ridiculously deep a rabbit hole I had to go to make that? I made like half the things in that video for that video. If you've never watched the Hemlocks video, I can tell you the reason Hemlocks has its name is because I brought it up in the Discord server we have and was like, hey, I want to make something. We don't have a name for this series. You know, we had spent almost 2 years at that point, or no, yeah, almost 2 years at that point, on and off working on this silly little story idea about a bunch of mafia members fighting each other, and we didn't even have a proper name for it. Half the characters didn't even have backstories. Guess who figured out backstories for a bunch of the characters? Yeah, me. I had to do so much compiling of information and world building and getting a bunch of people together and connected and like up to date on what we were doing in Hemlocks. I genuinely created a, like, with all that time and effort, I created a stepping stone for us who write Hemlocks. I made a giant video that compiled everything we knew, had written, had drawn, had made for this little series that nobody knew about. And I made it known and easy to watch. It was a giant video, it was so much work, and now suddenly we had somewhere to go from it. And in the 2 years since, we have done a lot of work. I know I do want to make an update video for it, or at least a continuation of the Hemlocks film, because it is one of my favorite things, and it took a lot of work, but I kind of want to do it again. I want to challenge myself to do some of that. Headache and crunchy bones. That is the most realist thing ever. Yeah. Oh, I'm kind of out of breath of that. Give me a second. And not only that, I've made multiple, like, Let's Play series. I've played games I never thought I would play. I've done streams I never thought I would. I mean, I have a 3D model. I'm going to be on my 3rd set of overlays by the end of the year. Do you know how much that would blow my mind? I have met people I never thought I would meet. I have made friends I never thought I would be friends with. All because I had this silly little dream when I was like 13 of becoming a YouTuber. And I have a long way to go. Like, that much is true, and that much has always been true for me. I have always had a long way to go. And that has always been a hard pill to swallow for me. But at the same time, I've been doing this for so many years that I have achieved things I never thought would be possible. And that's what keeps me going. That in the middle of all of this, when there are places I want to be and things I have to do, I fight for it because I've done things I never thought I could with this. So, you know, who knows what I'll do next. And that's why I want to keep doing it. Because there are things I haven't done, and there are things I want to do. And, you know, I've achieved so much already. Who knows what I'll be able to achieve in the future. And that's why I love it. I love it not because it's easy, but because it brings me joy. And it's not easy. I won't say that. It has been a genuine struggle to continue making videos, continue, you know, trying to build out some sort of schedule, trying to, like, find a place of, like, trying to work out how real life is going to, like, how the rest of my life works around this with my work schedule and things. It's not something that comes naturally to me. It's not something that is easy, but it is something I care about. And so I'm gonna fight for it. Even if it's slow steps over a long time, it's still mine. And that's what I want to remember. You know, I keep, I made this saying back in, this year, I think. I think it was midway through this year. I came up with this saying, that I am nothing if not a dreamer. And it's been stuck in my mind ever since I wrote it a couple months ago, I think. And because it just summarizes who I am a lot. You know, if nothing else, I am somebody with a lot of dreams, a lot of ideas, and not always great ways of doing it. I do a lot of dreaming, I do a lot of thinking, I do a lot of planning, but not everything works out. Not everything happens. And yet I keep going anyways. I still try to draw, I still try to make videos and streams, and I still have a good time. And that's what matters. Because as long as someone cares about it, it's worth continuing. As long as I care about it, it's worth continuing. And that's what I try to remind myself. Anyways, we have a giant space dug out for this tunnel, and it's a little lopsided right now. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing exactly. I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's fun. I am totally making this up as we're talking. Another thing that you will find out about, I will do things on a whim and figure them out as I go, and it's just super fun. That's kind of how I roll. I do think I need to expand this middle part a little bit more. Like this middle tunnel piece, yeah. Yeah, I don't say it in a way of making it seem easier than it is, or telling people that, like, they can't achieve their dreams and that it's going to be all doom and gloom from the moment you step into this. because it is going to be difficult if this is something you want to do. It does take a lot of time and energy, and I am somebody who has not fully achieved the goals that I want to, so I struggle with that. However, I am somebody who cares about the goals that I have set, and I am somebody that still wants to achieve these things, so I am still going to fight for them. So if anything, I guess the thing I want people to know is that you should fight for your dreams. You should fight for what you care about. Because, you know, if nobody's going to care about it, then you should. Because with enough time, enough energy, enough confidence, and enough skills, people will care about it. You know, if anything, I've kind of figured that out over the last couple of years, is that there is a lot of power in, like, self-care. There's a lot of power in what you feel like, even if that doesn't always translate into what you see and what you know, what you find. I do still think there's a lot of power in it. That, like, if you care enough about something, if you care so much about something that you're willing to put hours and days and weeks and months and years into something, then I think it's worth it just on the notion that you care about it. Even if no one sees that art piece you drew, or that video you made, or that, you know, that short that you were creating, or that cosplay you were doing, or that painting you were painting for an hour or like a month. Even if no one sees it, it still happened. You still made it, and you made it amazing. And I think eventually people will see that. Because they should. So, yeah. I care a lot about this stuff. I care very, very deeply about how things are going and how I'm doing and how, like, where I want to go with things. And I try to be, like, I don't know, I wouldn't super say realistic. You know, I had the whole thing about being a dreamer. I am sometimes not very realistic, but I care a lot about what I do. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's a good thing. I think you should care about your work. I think you should care about, you know, what you're doing and how you're doing it. And yeah, improvement is good, but I think the thing that matters more than anything is that you care about it and you like it and you enjoy it. Because if you have a good time doing it, then I think people will see that. Maybe not immediately, maybe not for a while, maybe not ever, but they will eventually see it. Because that's what it is, right? That's why we do this. We do this because we enjoy it, or we want to find something with this. And so we do it. So we try. We dream. And one of these days it's gonna work. I mean, it has worked. But one of these days, I will achieve those dreams. Because I will keep fighting for it. No matter how slowly, no matter how long it takes. This is what I love. This is what I want to do, and it's what I'm going to continue doing. Until something works. Until I make it work. I haven't made it this long for it to... Oh my gosh, that scared me. Oh gosh. I panicked so hard when I saw the llama. Oh. I saw the llama, my brain went, creeper. I nearly... Hi, Daku. Hi, I just got jumped by a live trainer llama. Oh, that scared me. Oh man, oh. Anyways, how are you doing, Daku? Let's see, what is this? What is he selling? I might take the red mushrooms, honestly. The red mushrooms and the flowers and dye, that would actually be cool. Yeah, hi. This is my long-term survival world. This is Connection Point, and today I'm both making a cave and also making automatic pumpkin pie. That's what the goal for today is. How are you doing after watching me jump at a llama? I'm gonna have to start compacting these. I might have to go back and get more shulker shells one of these days. I don't actually know where I put them. Updating my Trello. Oh my gosh, wait, okay, wait, that's awesome. I mean, I can imagine the updating part is a little boring, but also, hi, I think Trellos are cool. Blinks at you. I like looking at people's Trellos. I've considered making one just because it seems cool to have one and like keeping up with that stuff. I do think the updating part of it would be a bit of a struggle, but I have seen people's Trellos, like I've seen Kane's. I think I've looked at yours too. I love them. They're so fancy. I love how much you can customize them. They're so cool. I love when you can customize things and you can make it what you want. That's awesome. I love that. It's a lot of work, but man, they look so fancy. Yeah, I'm calling you fancy. What you gonna do about that? I can send you help. Do you even have to ask? Send it over. I will eat your Trello. You will no longer have a Trello. I will just absorb it into my psyche. 2020, that's crazy. That takes me back. That's a lot of years. That's a lot of days. I cannot wait to check that out later. I am super excited about that, actually. Where did I put gravel? Where am I? Okay, there's my gravel. Okay, never mind. We're good. I'm freaking out for nothing. I have a lot of gravel. Holy cow. I did not realize how much gravel I had. What should I be doing? Right, I should be figuring out where in the world I want this cave to look like. Because now I have a big cave and nothing to show for it. I do have stone though. You know what? That's actually a good first step. I should clean up the cave. Yeah, if I want to work on detailing the cave and figuring out where all the farms and redstone is going to go, I should probably work on making it look a little more uniform. But yeah, I guess another example of like how much I've changed and grown. I have never really been able to hold a survival world or a single player survival world before. I've always done things either for a short time in single player or what is it called? Or done multiplayer. I've done multiplayer with a bunch of my good friends for a long time. I talk a lot about the realms and the servers that I've played on quite often because they mean a lot to me. It's one of my preferred ways of doing Minecraft, and I love Minecraft. You know, holy cow! You all do not know how much I love this game. This game is, in fact, my bread and butter. I love this thing so much. Ooh. But I had always struggled with making a... Oh, ads have started. My rant is going to... You love this game? Wild. That's crazy, you know? I don't think you would have been able to tell, Tassu. Like, I don't know what gives you that impression that I love this game. I never would have... Yeah, I know. Like, I definitely didn't spend the last hour talking about how much I love things and how much I care about things, even when it seems wild and you have to, like, find your way through because you care about it while digging a massive block out of this cave. That's ridiculous. I don't know what you're talking about. Ad break is finishing. Yes! Welcome everybody back from ads. We were talking about how much I like Minecraft, which is crazy. I don't actually, you know, I don't think I like this game. I think this game is dumb and stupid, and who plays it? Children. Because, like, only a child would spend 6 months building a giant 70-foot tall willow tree. I mean, what? That's crazy. Who does that? Who in their right mind would do that? That's ridiculous. I don't know what you're talking about. You should build a snail. I should. How does Green build them? Isn't it like a block? It's like a block, a fence, 2 candles for the eyes, and then isn't it a trapdoor for the rest of the body? For the meaning get sucked in. Yeah, you know. Gosh, I've been playing Minecraft since like middle school. I started middle school and started playing this game. And it has never left my brain since. I saw like one thing a couple weeks ago, and it was like, sorry to everybody who got sucked into something when they were 13 years old. That's now your lifelong enjoyment thing. And I was like, well, good thing this doesn't apply to me. Good thing this doesn't... Good thing it doesn't apply to me or anything. That'd be crazy. Ah, man, I really dodged a bullet on that one. You know, like, oh, let me think back to what I was doing when I was 13. I was playing Mike. Dang it, this is it. This is what my brain decided would be my lifelong enjoyment thing, and I'm making it everybody's problem. But yes, I should build a snail. I will definitely be building a snail. You have both given me great ideas today. Is that... Why did I do that? That, like, messes up the whole cave. No. Did I really do that? And not do it on the other side? I gotta do it on the other side. But also, I haven't done that anywhere else. No, the cave is 1 block farther than it should be. Huh. Hey, Mims. What, Tester? What's going on? What are we doing? Same. Just don't look at the amount of games on my Steam and the number of characters for D&D. Those don't count. Raven. Raven, sweetie. Raven. Hi. Hello. Hi. I love you. It's D&D. I know it's D&D for you. I've seen your Steam library. I've seen your number of D&D characters. I know what you are. You're a filthy D&D enjoyer. I clipped. Gotta stop this. Give me a second. I gotta watch this. No, okay. I don't know what's going on. Give me a second. A clip started playing after I was watching it. Sorry, I thought I muted my mic. This is crazy. Okay, anyways. I love it. We're going back. That was a great clip. I love how it ends. That's funny. That's perfect, actually. Thank you so much for that, Tessu. I will be absorbing that. Thank you. I'm stealing this clip now. Thank you. At D&D Beyond alone, with over 100 characters made. No, I don't know what D&D... yeah, yeah, okay. You ain't fooling anyone, buckaroo. I know what you are. Let me get my, has the character I play has like 100 art pieces and just wait, I know that one. Is that oh my gosh, it's the character. It's, yes, oh my gosh, I don't remember her name, but we were talking about it a couple weeks ago. Not a couple weeks ago, it was like a month or two ago, because it was when I was building an Enderman farm with my friend. You were redesigning her, and gosh, what was it? It was or not with my friend. I was in, I think it was in call, but it was my design that I had made. Odetta! Oh my gosh, I love Odetta. That's right, because I was... Yes! I love her. She is awesome. She is so cool. I mean, what? Me? A Daku is tired enjoyer? You better believe it. You all better get on that Daku is tired grind, or I will get you. It is morally correct to watch Daku. Just saying. I'm just saying here for the folks. Me finally getting to play a character of like 8+ year, totally not just... I love to see it. I mean, Raven knows this, but I have recently been able to get into D&D myself, and it is so much fun, and I love it, and everybody should get to experience D&D with other people at least once. It is a fun experience. You will, or it should hopefully be, a fun experience that you will greatly enjoy. So this is my push. Play D&D. Get a group of your friends together. Have fun with it. Even if it's only one time ever, you should still do it because it's fun and I said so. And ooh, you want to do it? Ooh, you want to play D&D? Ooh. It's really fun. It's kind of hard. I'm really bad at role-playing, but I think I'm still doing fun. I'm still doing great, everybody. And Iris is here. Welcome in, Iris. How are you doing? We've gone over a lot of topics today, but we are both making a system to make automatic pumpkin pie, and also digging out a giant cave to house the system. And also my computer's lagging a little bit, because it's dumb. And we're also talking about D&D. They're having fun over there. It's really awesome, actually. Yeah, we're having a great time today. I have been able to find a groove today about just like talking and enjoying things, and it is actually the best thing ever. There we go. All right. So this is just, we're kind of doing like a test of what this center one is going to look like. I don't think this is going to be any of the farms. I think the farms are going to be on the outside. But this central thing, I feel like, is going to be where I collect my pumpkin pie. I think that's going to look cool. I love yapping. I am the yap master. We gotta fight for the yap title. You and me. We're gonna have a yap off. You, me, yap off. What are we doing? Sushi, of course. You know what that means. Fish. Love that video. That video is actually something that I quote on a daily basis. It is not funny. I quote fish a ridiculous amount of times. Raven knows this. I'm pretty sure Tessu's heard me do it at least once. If there are soundboards that play in your head, mine is the fish. Mine is fish. It's not even a question. It's fish. Let's go yapping! Oh dang. You gotta pull the yap lever to determine how much yapping you're doing for the day. And then you find out it's a lot, and you're like, you gotta just sigh and accept that the next 8 hours are gonna be nothing but talking about this one thing, and you're just going to have to suck it up and enjoy it. You're like, I like this character so much, and now it's gonna be all I talk about. Me with Shalonen. Anyways, moving on to the next thing. I'm gonna put a torch here so that I can light this up in the cave and get a little bit of a moody cave lighting. I want to listen to the yappers! It doesn't help that I too go fish. It is true. We do just quote fish back and forth to each other sometimes. That's me on the daily. I actually need to play Genshin again. I haven't played it in a couple weeks. I have been so out of it. Thankfully, the tried and true Minecraft has been there for me. I actually worked on my base on the realm on my the realm I play with my friends earlier, and it was super fun because I worked on a part that I haven't worked on in a while, and it was pretty cool. I'm gonna have so much stone after this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this stone. I'm just collecting things to collect. Yeah, it's Sunday. Holy cow, yeah. Your Sunday is my Shalonen. Is, gosh, what is it? Is it Kane's Capitano? Or is it, Haven's Capitano? I think they're sharing Capitano right now. I think they're, like, throwing him back and forth like a chew toy right now. And, yes. I mean, I can tell you the exact date, too. It was, October 28th, I want to say, if I remember correctly. Because that's when we all wished for Shalonen, and then we managed to do a 5 for 5. We all got Shalonen, and then I got Shalonen 2 more times because I'm crazy and normal, and I love that woman. Anyways. I love yapping about Genshin and Star Rail! You should! You are totally allowed to yap about Genshin and Star Rail. We yap about things here. We enjoy the yappage. My D&D group has been pretty inactive recently. The last 3 sessions like 3 weeks ago, and the one before that was like 1 or 2 months ago, but I think we're about to pick up the pace again now. Ooh! Ooh, exciting! That's awesome! I hope you have a great time in your new session. Or, yeah, I hope the pace continues, and I hope you have a great time. I do not help the yap allegations. I just influence people to continue yapping even more. Okay, so this is a giant cave. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be, which is interesting. I didn't mean for it to be this big, but now that it is this big, I like it and we're gonna stick with it. I think I actually have the cave pretty much lined up too. I think I have most of the stone. Yeah, here, I just have this pile of andesite right here. I kind of like how now that we can go down to, I say now, as if it hasn't been 3 years since 1.18 came out, but I like being able to mess with lighting and being able to go like, okay, as long as this isn't Y or light level 0, it's not going to spawn mobs. I think that's so cool. I've played around with it before, and I kind of want to play around with it in this cave. Like, have pockets of lighting, so that the cave itself is pretty dark, but whenever you do anything else, or whenever anything shows up, like this central room where you collect pumpkin pie, or these other rooms, or these other windows where the farms are going to be, then it's going to be bright, and so you have little pockets of lighting in the cave. I think that's going to make it look awesome. Next session is on Saturday, and it hasn't shown many signs of being impeded. That's incredible. Let me tell you, I know things about being impeded in what is it called? In sessions and meetings and things. It happens all the time in our group, and it is crazy. I'm yapping about D&D now. Good. You should do it more. We encourage yapping about D&D here. It is morally correct to yap about D&D. Kiri! I can't hang around too long. Just wanted to quickly pop in and say hi. You're very awesome, man. Keep the great work, man. Also, hi, Raven. Or actually, no, sorry. I gotta be accurate. Also, his Raven. Sorry. I gotta get your message right. Thank you so much for being here, Kiri. You're awesome. I love you. You're so cool. We were talking about hemlocks earlier, and I brought you up because you're doing cool things. And I thought it'd be cool if they knew that you were doing cool things. Anyways, everybody say hi to Kiri. Kiri's awesome. I love Kiri. You should go stare at Kiri. Yeah, stare at Kiri. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And thank you for the 100 bits. I totally didn't even see that. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. You know what? I'll leave that there. I'll leave that there for now. Now that we have the cave clear out. Hemlock stuff. Yep. Bam. I'm putting that. I mean, I wish there was a way to like shout out to YouTube and stuff. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? Speaking of shouting people out, give me a second. I just muted my computer. Give me a... Oops. Bam! You all, since Daku actually is here, you all should go follow Daku. Daku is incredible and was actually streaming earlier today. I was there. Daku is an incredible artist, a super, super awesome creator, and you should go watch them and you should go follow them. Yeah, we're catching strays here. Except by catching strays, I mean catching random shoutouts. I will shout out the people I think are cool and are awesome, and I think they're awesome and super awesome, and I think they love them. I think I just said awesome 3 times in a row. Anyways, go follow Daku. Daku's cool. Daku was actually working on a commission of mine earlier today, and I'm so normal about it. In fact, I'm going to show it on screen right now. Here, wait, let me get Minecraft in a decent position. Bam, watch this. You're going to see the awesome commission that Daku made me earlier today. Look how they drew my sweet baby girl. Look at her. It's so big on the screen right now. Look at how they drew Willow. I don't have the words in the English lexicon to describe how normal I am about how Daku has drawn Willow. It might be one of my favorite art styles ever. Like, don't get me wrong. I have a special place in my brain reserved specifically for how Kane draws. It is just in my brain and it will never leave. Finding Kane was a terrible idea. He will never leave my brain now. It's terrible. I joke. I love Kane. Kane is amazing. But Daku is going up there because Daku has a way of drawing that is unlike anything I've ever seen, and it pleases my brain so much. It is incredible. I've been waiting to commission Daku for a while, and it is one of my favorite things now ever. So, yeah, little taste, little treat. Daku was also working on some other comms today, and it was super cool and awesome. They have such a unique way of doing things, and they talk about so many things on stream, and it's so much fun. Their streams are, like, if you like the vibes that I give off, where it's kind of just like talking and enjoying what you're doing, and it's kind of like a laid-back, chill vibe, you're going to love Daku. Oh, I was like, why do I hear drinking noises? The Wandering Trader is still here. Speaking of, do I have any emeralds? I should. Wait, nope. Emeralds should be over here. I have 3? Oh, okay. Looks like I'm not buying anything. Kicks feet in the sand. Or kick sand. This is very sad. But we do now have this, so I should start laying out where I want these things to be. I guess now that I have the general layout, now I should be able to start decorating. Okay, so I know that I know that parts of this are like right up against the wall. Yeah, basically all of this wall cannot hold anything. It'll probably just be decorational purposes for all of that. But past this point, it can be. So like probably 1, 2, and 3, maybe. And we can have little pockets of light and farms that you can see it, and it pops out at different points. And then maybe I'll make something here so that it kind of fits in, has like 4 different spots. So if we do something like that, and maybe like right there, so 4 different little points of interest throughout the cave, 3 of them being farms and this one being, I don't know, something else. I think that would be really cool. And see, this is the cool thing about my new stream setup, or my new streaming schedule and way of doing things. This would normally be where I end stream because we're at 2 hours right now, but because I actually have 4 hours of stream time that I'm kind of aiming for, we now have 2 hours to decorate a cave and make redstone.
Blows up pancakes with mind.
My fucking pain.
I was gonna say, Ravens, you just redeem everything. I wouldn't be surprised. You have so much points. Thank you for the stretch, hydrate, and the pancakes. I'm gonna go do that. I'm actually gonna take multiple drinks of water. I've been talking like crazy today. I have been on a roll. I guess I should probably figure out, what do I want the pathway to be? I think it would be cool if the pathway itself was tough, because we actually have a reason to use tough now. We can use tough now, which is crazy. But I think it would look really nice in the cave to use like a tough walkway. Where am I keeping tough? Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Look how much tough I've been able to save up, and look how much I've been able to use. Yes! Look at that. Oh, 1.21 be damned. It gives us tough recipes. It's the best thing in the world. I should bring a stone cutter with me. Do I have extra stone cutters? Huh. Yes, I do. I would not be Mins the Mailbox if I didn't have extra stone cutters. If you didn't know, stone cutters are basically my favorite workstation. I've been addicted to them since they came out in 1.14. They are my favorite thing ever. I love the recipe. But it's like 3 stone, like 3 regular stone, and an iron ingot, which is so perfect. So it's super cheap, super easy to make early game, and you can do so much with it. I love it so much. One of my favorite utility blocks in the game, by far. Not even a slight thing. Rogue, welcome back. How are you doing? We have been talking like crazy today, and we're gonna get started on decorating the cave. So I think what I can do is maybe something like this, like have a little bit of an overhang to get started off with, a little bit of a basic overhang, kind of round out the top, enclose it a little bit. Let's see. Maybe if I do like that. Like really extend it out, make it feel like it's getting longer. That could be cool. Oh, that's right. I have this, so it's going to be a little different on this side, but that's okay. So like something like that? Is that how I did it over there? It is totally how I did it over there. Perfect. I'm glad I'm on the same page with me. Yeah. It's good to be on the same page as yourself. Fun life tip. Being on the same page with yourself is a good thing. Okay, thank you for the lighting update. Appreciate that. Okay, so now that we have the top kind of rounded out, now we can do things like that. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Maybe we have like, I don't know, pillars? I mean, the cave is wide enough. We could have like actual like cave pillars. You know, something like this in the middle, so that you could like walk around it. I might have to center it more now that I think about it. I guess I'd also take a trip to my Enderman farm at some point. Yeah, if I make like little thin ones, I might be able to like split up how this looks. Like make them different levels and stuff, like something like that. Or it just kind of breaks up how this looks. Yeah, so you could have like a walk around the cave, maybe. I'm not sure if I like that. I think I like the concept, but I think it could be better executed with keeping the middle of the cave open, and maybe just winding the cave around certain sections. Not totally sure yet. I don't know what sort of feeling I'm going with the cave so far, but I think I'm gonna go with something. So like for this, maybe I could start with going a little bit of like a 2 out. Maybe something like that. Oh, wait. So there we go. Now it kind of winds its way around and gives it and leads itself almost into an opening of sorts. Do something like maybe that. That looks kind of cool. I kind of like that actually. Oop, ads have started again. All right. Let's find a nice place for ourselves. Actually, this looks pretty cool. I do like that. Or maybe we actually do something like... something where it kind of like blends into the side, like that. Oh, we're going for the rogue special. The triple, the triple power. I don't remember what I was calling it. But I think I'm gonna go with the rogue special. I like the rogue special. Thank you for the hydrate, posture check, and stretch. I guess I have to posture check first, then hydrate, and then stretch. I think that's how I have to do it to make sure I get all of the bases covered. Alright. Now I stretch. There we go. How is stream running, by the way, everybody? I am curious. I haven't looked too much at how the frame rates and things have been going. How has it been? How has it seemed for everybody on the other side? I know I see things a little bit differently, given that I am on the streamer side and not actively watching the stream. So how is everybody seeing the stream today? what am I looking at? Oh, right, yeah. Totally forgot what I was doing for a second. Been good from what I can tell, but am the Eeper. That's totally fine. I kind of guessed you would be EP. You did, however, you did after all just wake up, so that does make sense. Maybe if I do little things like that, kind of enclose the bottom a little bit. Just got back and is still waiting for when the sound redeem to be added. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be added. It might not be added. There we go. Yeah, now I get to start experimenting a little bit with how I want this to look. It's like maybe here I have that. It did the sippy sound already, if that's what you're saying. Oh yeah, it did do that. Let me actually, if I do like... Favorite sound in Minecraft? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's hard. Oh, that's tough. I actually don't know. Oh, I'm out of food. If I think the shulker box is a nice sound. I'm very used to the sound of eating and what is it? Eating and like block breaking and stuff like that. I wouldn't like call them my favorite, but they are something very common to me at this point. I did not mean to place that block. Hey game, why are we lagging today? Thank you. The lag is part of the grind, I guess. Or focused. Oh, you want to add a creeper sound. Okay, yeah, maybe? It might happen in the future, but I don't know. Given how much I like this game, it is not out of the realm of possibility, but I won't promise anything. There we go. Okay. I do kind of like how this is shaped up. Like, I wonder if I add a couple more blocks in this kind of like general shape almost. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Yeah, I think if I just start randomizing, like, where I'm placing things... Ooh, maybe not that much. Like, maybe if I do something like that... That would look funny. Maybe like building up against the wall, something like that. That could actually look pretty cool. Although I think no, that does actually kind of work. That is because we do want to kind of give off the vibe that this is a cave and it's like kind of built into how it works. So yeah, maybe we do something like that, and then since we have a little bit more of the height variation, something like this. Yeah, I like this. Break that. Do a little bit more of that right there. That looks kind of cool. I kind of like the way this wraps around. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Perfect. This is really, really nice. Now what we do is take a little bit of this, like say this middle part right here. Let me take it out a little bit. And this is going to be one of the locations of the farms. I now need to place a light back here. Bam! I wonder if I take the torches out, what it'll look like. I'll have to go with like some subtle lighting throughout the cave so that it actually lights up. Here we go. Alright, okay, cool. So yeah, like this will be the site of one of the caves. Or one of the things we're gonna be doing. Which will be like a pumpkin farm, a egg farm, and a sugarcane farm. One of those three is going to go right here. Something like that. And then you put the glass behind it. And I ran out of glass. We're gonna need more glass. There we go. Okay. So yeah, something like this, where there's gonna be a couple different points of interest, and then that is going to be where the farms are. So yeah, like that. So this will be your little window in. We'll kind of like smooth it in a little bit. I don't like that. I think the top should be kind of exposed. Maybe we have like slabs in there or something. Give me one moment. I will be right back. Right. Oop, alright, we are back, and you're gonna love this. All three of my cats are actually in my room right now. Jewel is staring at me like a foot from my microphone. Hi, Jewel. She's very excited to be here. Yes, thank you. I do need access to my mouse. I appreciate it. There we go. Okay, let's get back started. Seeing chat might be kind of hard considering Jewel is standing in front of my phone, but that is a problem we can solve another day. Nobody panic, but Jewel is in fact taking all of your screen time literally. Literally taking my ability to say. Alright. So now we figure out how in the world are we going to design this. Okay. I think something like that works. That way we have space to go in and out. I think that looks good. We can actually, sort of build the stone into it, I think. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, so if we did something like that, what does that look like on the other side? That looks really cool. I like that. I will probably knock that one down, though. Bam. Awesome. Okay. Then if we do the same thing on the other side... Yeah, something like that. I like that. That feels good. Perfect. Okay. Maybe even like knock out like that. Make it a little thinner. Kind of like disconnect it. Would that work? Actually, wait, no, we can make like this smaller. And then like make that side a little bit bigger. So like have that, but then have it a little almost longer. Not like that. Those were not where I wanted to place it. Make something like that. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I think that kind of incorporates it in the shape more. Still keeps it open. Perfect. Okay. Then we just need more of this. Although, what was I thinking about doing? That's right, doing slabs and stuff. Okay. Let's... Because we have one point of interest there. I think I can do one here, too. Not very well. This is... Okay, that's right. This is right behind the wall. Which does make that a little harder. So I think we're gonna have to do it like right here then. So I'm not sure how... Oh, right, we still can't do it over here. Because we need room for the actual farm too. So we can't be 2. So we have to be a little bit pickier about where we want to do this. So we have to do it right here. Yeah. I think this side will be more protected from everything. I'll have to check. Actually, wait. What was I doing here? Was it like that? I want to say it was like that. Because since this is actually raised up a block, what we can do is do something like this and have the glass come like directly to the ground, and then just have little bits here and there pop up to kind of obstruct it a little bit. I really like this. This is cool. See, because one's there and one's there, I feel like one would fit perfectly right there, but it also doesn't, so I don't know where I'm going to put it. I mean, I guess we do have this one right here. Maybe we, because like this could be pumpkin, this could be sugarcane. So maybe we just have the chickens like down a hallway, like we make this a central hallway of sorts. That like literally just goes back in, like just into a chicken, a little bit of a chicken pen. Actually not sure how I would do this. Let me clear out a little 5x5 real quick. There we go. And thank you. Alright, so yeah, maybe something like this. Ooh, nope, not like that. Perfect. Where like the glass could be behind here. And it kind of blends into how everything looks. Yeah, I think that works. It does put it a little close to this one, but I think that is going to be okay. Here, let's try it. Oh, Jewel, you're standing in front of the phone. Okay, there we go. Boom. No, I was one piece of glass short. This is a travesty, actually. Although now that we know where the glass is, we can dig out a little bit of a space back here. Just to start hosting the farms. And now we have everything we need. We do in fact need more glass though, so probably should get on that. No, actually, that should probably move back here. Yeah, just be those two panels right there. I think that works. And then maybe this. Perfect. So then One there, one there, one there, and then maybe just something here and something there, and then a central place. Perfect. Okay. We have a plan, everyone. Ooh, okay, do we see the vision? Do we see the vision? Is this gonna spawn mobs? Almost definitely. Surprisingly not. This will spawn mobs. This will definitely spawn mobs. I'm gonna put that torch there. Will this spawn mobs? Oh, yes it will. Okay. Let's put a torch there. Kind of light up the path. Okay, this would light it up. The way this is lit up cannot spawn mobs, I don't think. Nope, can't spawn mobs. You would not believe it, but this cannot spawn mobs. This is actually perfect. So if we just have lighting that looks like this is what I want the cave to look like. So now we get materials. That isn't stone and various things of stone and cobblestone. Alright, here we go. I should also get my picks fixed. I'll do that after we collect materials. And put things away. I should put things away first. Alright. Any andesite? There is some granite. There's the diorite. The gravel. Yeah, let's take care of the big ones like cobblestone and stone. There we go. There's our andesite. That's where it was. Gravel back over here. Boom. Okay, and coal? Wherever I put coal. Maybe I also need a glow light. I think that's actually fine. Okay. My ridiculous amounts of coal. If Connection Point is known for one thing, it is known for my massive amounts of coal that I mined up like forever ago, and I've just been coasting on for the last like year and a half. It doesn't help that I keep collecting coal, so I don't really ever run out, which is really nice. Oh my god, I can never get over that. I have that much rooted dirt. Like, what am I doing with it? Gunpowder. Should really turn these into rockets just in case I need them. Wherever I'm keeping paper. Not there. Paper? In here? Might be in here. Yes, it is. Perfect. Okay. So you go there. I should put those fireworks in here in case of emergency. Or maybe I like have one in my inventory. Yeah. Okay, that'll be for pathways. Actually, I should just put that stuff in here. What am I looking for? That's right, sand. We need glass. Smelt up 2 stacks of it. Take the coal with us just in case. And off to the furnaces. This is why it's really nice to have an upper level of furnaces. What is that? 6, 7, 8. And it has conveniently placed 8 of them, so I can smelt 2 stacks in like no time at all. And I have a lot of coal in here, just stockpiled in case I ever need to smelt ores and stuff. It's very helpful, especially when I have smelted a lot of jacket potatoes in the past. This is my corner. I love this corner right here. But yeah, if you've never seen the inside of the willow tree, this is what it looks like. It's very white. I think I need to take care of that. I might need to redo the Enderman Grief data pack that I have and make sure that it's still working. Because if it isn't, that's not going to be great considering I have done a lot of terraforming in this area. And ads have started. I'm going to move back over here to the furnaces and wait for ads to finish. Check back. Ads are finishing, and perfect time too, because now the furnaces are finished too, and you know what that means. The sand is done. Done smelting into glass? Yeah, the glass is done. 255! Wait, did we get 2024? I don't know if we did. I feel like I should have gotten that at some point, but I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if I did I? Holy cow, this is gonna be a massive. I kind of forgot how big this is going to be. This is big. So yeah, something like that for one farm. Move this back another level just to kind of get a feel for it. Oh man, I hope I have slime balls. I'm gonna need them today. There we go. Awesome. Okay, perfect. So that's one window. That's another window. Actually, yeah, this is supposed to be kind of like in the back. Yeah, so something like that. Yeah. Oh, wait, give me a second. There we go. Okay, cool. We got it. Hello, Daku. Hi, I definitely didn't spend ad break. absorbing Ducky's OCs into my brain. That'd be crazy. I would never do such a thing. Me? Never. I don't know who you take me for. I love that. I love that GIF so much. I mean, I guess this actually works, because if I do it like consume the OCs, I love them so much. I will like chew on them in the most affectionate way possible. Yeah, if I just do big wall of glass like that, and then continue to push this back, yeah, there we go. Oop, Nightbot spam has come. You must all listen to Nightbot. Nightbot demands it. I can't turn it down. I've been you and me both. I have also been staring at it. I love the way that you color. It is like genuinely one of my favorite ways I've seen somebody like make art. It's really inspirational, honestly. I mean, I guess if I'm doing it more like that, then I need to do it more like this. Yeah, lower it to the ground. Yeah. So that you can walk up to each part in the cave. So we could cry real quick. It's so cool. I love it. It pleases the brain very, very much. So you are definitely big inspiration. And like the way that you also drew her in terms of like how you drew the face and the expression and stuff is also like hugely inspirational to me. So I will be when I next draw her, I will be like incorporating some of like how you drew her into it. So I hope you know that I really like it, and thank you. It made me really happy to like see. I love when people draw Willow, because it's always different, it's always unique, and it just always makes me so happy. You know, if there is one Willow fan, if there's 1,000 Willow fans, I'm there. If there's 100 Willow fans, I'm there. If there's 10 Willow fans, you know, it's starting to get tight, but I'm there. If there's one Willow fan, I am fighting for my life. If there are 0, I'm gone. I've been kaput. It's over for me. I am the #1 Willow fan. I love her so much. She is actually my favorite ever, and is like 90% of what I draw. So when I get the chance to commission other people and have them draw her, it's actually my favorite, like my favoriteest thing in the world, because I get to see how they interpret her, and by extension me, because she is my Sona, and I love seeing how people interpret that, because in a way they're interpreting like me, and I just think that's so cool, and I love that. People adored her. Really? I will like smile and giggle and kick my feet. That makes me so happy. I'm glad people liked her. OMG, no way, I liked her too. We're bonding. Oh my gosh. I think if I do something like this, then yeah, you can walk up to it, you can see it. That's good. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay. I paid art techs, they were staring at Willie and kept going, she looks so soft. Oh. I mean, they're right. And she isn't my goober. You are more than allowed to draw her whenever you want. I love that. Cause like it's so true. You did make her, you look like the way you made her look so soft and so expressive. It was awesome. It was like so impressive, honestly. I loved it. I think we actually have the cave done pretty much. Yeah, and we have the 3 spots that the farms are gonna go in and the drop-off point. I think we got a winner here. Maybe we do something cool and we like have the items like go up into the ceiling and you can like see them move along. Oh, that would actually look really cool. If I do something like this, where I just have little tubes in the middle, what would I think of that? To shade as well. It was the last detail. You did such like gosh, the way you drew the Primo Gym is actually so chewable. It's amazing. Like I kept staring at it when I got it. You did it so so well. I've never seen that much like detail put into it. It came out so good. See, like if I put like little things here, so like this is one entrance into the tube. Or maybe I push it back. And say like, that's the tube. And do like that. I don't know. Gonna eat it. It was... I love the way your art looks like it was painted. It's amazing. It makes me so happy to look at your art. Your art is a happy art. And I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so I need to give myself a little bit of room there, but I can edit the side of my mountain to be fine. It's like that can be the entrance tube, and like that can be the exit tube. It's like it goes up one, and then I can make this cool like snaking design across the ceiling. Maybe something like that could be really cool. I'm doing something. I'm doing something here. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. So like have all the items like dispense into this water elevator, and then kind of go across the wall, or go across the ceiling like this. and then just kind of, yeah, snake its way around. I think that's gonna look super cool. You are cooking. We are winning here. We are actually winning. So that way you can like physically watch it. I actually might make this gray glass too, so it kind of blends in more. But you could actually watch the items go from all being collected to go up over here and then go down there into the system. So you could like be a part of watching it go around. I really like this actually. I am going to quickly there we go. Something like that. Perfect. So you could actually watch the items go over and get collected. I think that would be so much fun. Plus it gives the ceiling something to be focused around. I really like this, actually. That's super dope. And then we can have the pathway going through the middle. Oh, this is awesome. I really like this. Okay, so now that we have everything laid out, okay, 32 glass left. In the slightest, but I found an MP4 player when I was looking for something in the cellar a while ago. The past 2 days, I've been figuring out. It's pretty neat. I don't think I've actually ever used an MP4. I didn't actually realize there was an MP4. I probably should have guessed, given that there is an MP3. What does it look like? I'm curious. Oh, the way the glass sits on the ground. I really like that. So it's 42. Yeah, okay. Perfect. So now I gotta go make this light gray. I got some more goober. Really? I need to actually name the previous batch of goobers that you've given me. I've been thinking about it. I need to name them. I cannot wait to see more goobers. What amazing ideas have you gotten? My old closed species ideas. Oh, items that ooh. Oh. Ooh. Hey. That's cool. I already have a bunch of white dye, don't I? I don't. Okay, this is actually good. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can take a picture and put them in the Discord. Yeah, of course. I would love that. 6? Oh, that's exactly how many I need. I'm a genius. I'm an accidental genius, everybody. I've never made gray glass in this world before. We're slowly building up. We're slowly building up things. That's incredible. Yes, I will send you that up. Let's go. We're actually winning today. Daku, everybody. Incredible, incredible Daku. Yeah, that feels right. I like that. Probably should resend them all. You totally can if you want. I am something of a Discord wizard. I have gotten really good over the years of finding messages. It's as long as I know like the general day or something said in the message, I can almost definitely find it. So you are totally okay to resend them, but Hemlocks has taught me a lot about finding things in Discord, so I have my ways. I have my ways of searching through DMs, wading through the wasteland that is long conversations about yapping about characters. It's the best kind of yapping, honestly. Glass? Glass. Hey. You are there. Okay. Stained glass. Hey, we're getting colors. Alright, now that the general like layout of the cave is done, I think I'm so slow at searching through rooms. Okay, so a lot of it, yeah, I think now is a good time to go to the end dimension. I think this is a good idea. So a lot of it ends up being knowing how Discord works. So a lot of times you'll, like, let's say you want to look for a meme you sent in Discord, and let's say you're not sure what channel you sent it in, but you're pretty sure you sent it to like maybe one of two people. Let's say that. So you sent it to one or two people in their DMs, and you want to look for a meme. So your first step would be to go into Discord, go into the search bar, and go and do two with the double, what is it, the colon, not the colon, I don't remember what the two dots are called. No, sorry, not two. From. So your first thing is that you'll want to do the command from, because if you sent it to somebody or they sent it to you, you'll want to specify who sent it. So first step, if it applies, is to go from and then do a specific person, or maybe one of multiple people. So awesome. If you need that step, cool. Then you want to go and do the has function. Now the has command is super useful, especially for someone like me who needs to search through months and months of images to make sure that the art I'm looking at is actually Hemlock's art and not art like warrior cats and stuff. Happens a lot. So what you want to do is you want to do has image. So then you don't have to look through every message ever sent. You'll just see the ones that have an image attached. That's the really useful part. So you want to do has image from whoever you think it is, and that is like, that'll narrow it down a lot. Then you'll only have images from that one person. Then you can just search. Say you don't know the day, you can just start searching and go through it. But let's say you think it was this year. Then you'll want to go after. There's 3 commands: before, after, and during. The before command, obviously, you put in a date that is before, you'll put in a date and it'll show you all messages before a certain day. Say, I don't know, January 2024. So let's say you thought you sent the meme sometime before this year. So you could do before January 1st, 2024. Maybe you know the specific day and you just don't want to scroll back all the way. Then you can do during March 3rd, 2024, and then just look through the images there. You can also just do like during, search the day, and then just click on it and it'll scroll you back and you can go and look at there. Or you can do after, which works the exact same way as before, except it's after it. So let's say it was this year, so you can do after January 1st, 2024. So you can do from yourself, has an image, after January 1st, 2024. Now you're only looking at your images from this year that contain a message, or in your messages from this year that contain an image. Now you just look, and that will depend. Like if you send a lot of images between yourself and another person, might be a little harder, but you can also narrow it down pretty fast with that. It's a super useful tool that I use quite a lot, and I have become pretty good at it given how much I search for images and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of that. You can also do things like, oh gosh, I know there's a couple more, but that's probably the general thing. You can do like has link, or has embed, or has video if you want to search for like maybe a video you sent or a link you sent to a friend. Maybe you know one of the words in the link, and so you can do like you can just search the word in the search bar. You can do has, or like from yourself with the word, or from somebody else. There's quite a lot of specifics that you can do, and it is super nice and awesome, and I use it quite a bit. It's very nice when you're searching for things to know where to look, or to help you know where to look. It's I like it a lot. I have been using Discord since, gosh, 2017 was when I started using it, and I've gotten pretty good at being able to look through messages and stuff. So yeah, now you know a little bit about that, and that should hopefully help. And obviously if you want to search for text, you don't have to do the has command. You can just search up a word or something. You can also do that with images, because I think certain like GIFs, I think GIFs will have words, and you can use those. Oh, perfect. I actually have lapis stocked. I'm glad I finally did that. Pickaxe time. So I hope that helps. I actually might redesign this at some point, because I actually a couple months ago remade, or I shouldn't say remade, I made my own Enderman farm, and I think it would be really cool to put that on this world. I think I'm gonna heal up this pickaxe and take a quick break, check on how things are going. Oh, you know what I should do? I don't think I have access to it here from phone, but I will. I might open up Chrome for just a moment and do something. It does. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Oh, do the switch out. Computer might lag a little bit. Everybody, be prepared. Chrome has been opened. Oh yeah, things are lagging. Everybody stay put. I just need to click on this. Everybody get prepared. Okay, this should help that a little bit, and then we just need to Where did it go? Here we go. Let's just do this right here. Do that. Do that. Perfect. Awesome. I don't know how quick it's going to update, but it should be active now. I think this is going to end up perfectly. Getting out of here. There we go. Awesome. We're gonna heal up this and then be on our merry way. Do I not have an ender chest? Have I not put an ender chest in this place? What am I doing? I can't believe I don't have an ender chest. Okay, perfect. Alright, I'm gonna go on a quick break for a moment. Nobody panic, I will be right back. All of you hold tight for just a moment, and I will be back in a couple minutes. Gonna get some water and take a moment. water has properly been refilled. I got some time to relax. Let's get back. There we go. Alright. Oh, I didn't pause the game. Oh, well, things look normal. They should be fine. We should be fine. How is everybody doing? Boom. Okay. Oops. Okay. Well, it's... Welcome back. I'm gonna put all my items in here real quick. Yeah, I was, that might have been the thing I was doing earlier when I was like, here, let me... Oh my gosh. Oh, shaders. Oh, you can't do that to me. Oh my god. I thought I was just gonna fall. I was so scared. Oh, my poor heart can't take that. But yeah, that might have been the thing I said. I was like, oh, here, let me open up Chrome to do real quick. Yeah. Yeah, welcome to VIP. You earned it, honestly. Yeah, that was one of the things I wanted to do when I started doing my like my new overlays and my new design. Is that I was like, you know, I've been like very conservative with if I was doing like mod and VIP, and I was like, I don't know, yeah, I could be doing so much funner things with it, so I'm a lot more open to doing it. So yeah, you are a cool person, and you're getting it, and you earned it, so you're doing a great job. I do actually would like a rocket. This is a terrible place. Why would I put it on the edge? Why would I do that? That was a horrible idea. Yes! Yeah, let me fly! Also, hi Raven! Hi! I really like that penguin clap emotes. I will let you know, I fully associate that one with you too. I think it's really cute and it reminds me of you, so yeah, you can add that to the list of emotes that I associate with you. And through the portal we go! Whee! Where's it gonna take me? Hey, we're back! What day are we on? 258! No, sorry, 2058. We're almost at, no, we missed 2048. Oh, this is so sad. I love those. I love all of these emotes, actually, Daku. These are actually the best. I think now is time to get a little bit of red... Oh, thank goodness I do have redstone supplies. We're gonna need them. I think I'm gonna need to craft more. Where's my quartz? How am I doing quartz-wise? Oh, okay, we're doing great, actually. I'm gonna take some of this. We need to make redstone components today. Take some of this cobblestone. And I guess take some of the redstone here, too. Do I make 32? I'm gonna need a lot, actually. I mean, maybe not that many. I'll make 16. I definitely am going to need more things. My buckets aren't... Why are my buckets in here? Yeah, no, that's fine. I love all these. These emotes are amazing, actually. I love them. Dropper, dispenser. I think that's good. I think this is okay. We do have pressure plates. Let me get some wood so we can make some more pistons. Oh, perfect. When in doubt, use my ridiculous amount of oak wood. I need iron. It's crazy. I now have iron. Perfect. That should do us well. That should be enough repeaters. I can make some more comparators. That actually wouldn't be a half bad idea. Sticks. I don't have that many sticks. What am I lacking in the stick department? That's crazy. If only I had a way to reliably make sticks. The ever useful bamboo. They actually cooked with bamboo. That's all I'm saying. Holy cow. How have you made like 3 more stacks in the time I've been standing here? This thing is actually ridiculous. How are you so crazy? Okay, there we go. We have sticks again. Yeah, I think it would be nice if there was a path. I do fly around here. Have like a little bridge there too. That would be cool. Okay, so for repeaters, we actually need a bunch of these. So I'm just gonna make a stack, and then I have the rest. Perfect. 21. That feels so much better. And, oh, actually, you know what I need? I need crafters. We're going to need crafters for this. Maybe I do go ahead and make more of these, just make a whole buttload of them. Oh, I didn't even see your message. Thank you so much for being here, Iris. I appreciate you chilling out for as long as you did. Thank you so much, and I will see you. We'll see you next time. $18. You know what? Why not? Why not, I tell you. Yeah, I'll work with 15 more. Actually, you know what? No, I won't. I won't work with 15 more. I'm getting more cobblestone. Bam, there. I'm gonna prepare in time to hear you after I reload the page. Oh, awesome. But yeah, thank you so much. I very, very much appreciate it. Okay. Right, crafters. That's iron crafting tables, surprisingly. I do have a couple. I suppose it would just actually be easier to make them. Do I need 28 crafters? There we go. There's the new recipe. That is that's a lot of iron. We're gonna need droppers. I didn't realize how much iron those took. Jeez. They are not for the faint of heart, apparently. $16, that should be good, I think. I think that should be good. Yeah, especially for what we're doing, I think 16 should be enough. Yeah. Oh, I suppose I should also make hoppers. Wait, I'm saying this like I don't have stacks of iron blocks. I have iron. How many chests do I have? An unimportant number. I have 17. I'm actually gonna take those. And more oak. Okay, if I'm planning on making 16, I'm gonna need... yeah, that. Droppers. Bam, bam. I actually need more redstone. Actually, we should just do a whole bunch of those. Perfect. We are crafting up a storm. I might not actually, I might have to do the automation part next stream now that I think about it. Okay, crafters, throw them in, perfect. Put a stack in for use myself. $24. There we go. Bam. 25 more hoppers. Boom! Our redstone supplies are looking incredibly strong right now. That is what I like to see in a redstone box. Awesome. Okay. Using some of our large amounts of quartz. Even more? How did I get more coal? I physically ran out of the 9 slots I had. It's ridiculous. Let's break some of this down, actually. There we... and ads have started. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna get my inventory cleaned up and ready. While that happens... that was exactly enough. That's crazy. Oh, I suppose I should also get sugarcane and pumpkins now that I think about it. Do I have any of those? I have to go get them. I don't have any pumpkins. I do have sugarcane though. A little bit of a sugarcane coastline. Sugarcane coastlines are morally correct, just so you all know. Everybody needs to make at least one sugarcane coastline in their lifetime. Hello, Scotty. Lightning is going crazy up here today. Oh, that's right, I don't have to fly that far. Alright, welcome everybody back from ad break. We got the sugarcane, and we got all the redstone materials. I forgot I called it the Rubik's Cube! Okay, that's actually clever. I really like that. However, I do need pumpkins, because I physically do not have pumpkins at home. So we're gonna go get some. Wait, this should work now. Yes! That's right, I totally forgot they added that. Because it works with mobs now, or you can ride entities in, which means you can ride boats in, because boats are entities. I hadn't thought of trying that until just now. You can ride boats through nether portals now. How queer. A boat through another portal? I must inquire with my supervisor post-haste about this. I guess we're doing boats now. I love that meme. Ooh. Ooh. I actually should take some of this and trade for some emeralds since I'm here. And take the sugar back home with me. That's not gonna help very many things. Awesome. Okay. Combine the rest of them down. And bam. Okay, cool. That's right, all my packs are broken. I need to redo my packs and make sure they work. Okay, cool. Alright, paper villager. Do you trade paper? Hey, you do. That's really cool. Oh no, chat turned off. Here we go. Alright. I don't think I missed anything. Perfect. I need to make sure I don't trade away all my pumpkins. Because I need some of these. I can trade away all the melons though. There we go. I just realized something I can do in another server. Okay. Now I need to trade away my dye. Can I get the green dye villager first try? No, but I got close. There he is. 46 emeralds will do us well. I suppose I can actually take this stuff home. This is actually useful. Or, I can leave the melons here. The melons can stay. I'm not exactly going to be eating melon blocks anytime soon. And 5 I actually will take the 5 iron. It is now daytime apparently too. They're all awake. And there we go, okay. Into the boat we go. That is so funny. I'm so glad we can do that. And boom. Perfect. Okay. think that actually might be a good place to stop for today after we get everything sorted. Now that we have all the materials and we have a cave, I think we can just spend the next stream working on it, now that we have everything. Yeah, so next Thursday's stream can just be doing all the redstone and start installing it. So I might have to change. So next stream might be named the same thing, and I'll just rename this stream. So where am I gonna put sugar? Wait, it's gonna go in here, isn't it? Yep. Yes, it is. Although I can probably just put sugar. Yeah. In this chest, because sugar can be used as a potion resource. Refill our paper. We have our materials. This is great. This is awesome. There. There. And just there. Oh. 5 iron. 46 emeralds. We're rocking, we're rolling. And I think that is going to be, like I said just a moment ago, that is going to be where we stop for today. Which is pretty incredible. We got all of the materials we need to start building the redstone machines that are going to power this whole thing. We have a lot of redstone supplies, and we have a cave. We have a full cave that is going to support 3 different automatic farms and the automatic crafting of pumpkin pie with little details. And honestly, I think after we do the redstone, because that might take all of next stream, but on the off chance we have some time, I think putting some slabs, some buttons, putting in the walkway, of course, with the the different versions of tough is going to make this all tie together. Putting some vines and caves and glowberries in. This cave definitely can do another round, or definitely has a round of detailing that we have not done yet, that I think it needs and is going to look amazing at. So I'm going to move on over to the ending screen, and I'm going to find somebody for us to raid today. Alrighty, that's the wrong screen. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Window capture is still perfect. That's what I like to say. Okay. So let me scroll really quick. Let me look through. Oh, they actually have a following tab on mobile. I can actually look at this. You know, I have I've raided into Revan a couple times at this point, but it is, however, either their birthday or the day before their birthday. And I think it would be really, really awesome if we give them a nice happy birthday. So we're going to raid into Revan today. If you don't know them, Pale Scales is their Twitch name. They are a really awesome creator. I've raided into them a couple times recently. I think they're super cool, and they make really awesome art and are really fun to be around. So thank you everybody so much for watching. We've done a lot of work, and I'm excited for next Monday so we can do some mini games, maybe try something out, who knows. And I think it's gonna be awesome. Thank you everybody for sticking with me. It was really fun to yap and chat and enjoy the stream, and I hope you all did too. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I've been the Mailbox, and I will see all of you next time. This is dumb. It's not working. I can't believe this. I'm trying to raid and it's not letting me. Oh, this is stupid. Okay, I gotta open up something else to raid. Everybody, uh, I'm trying to raid and it's not working. Well, thank you everybody for sticking around. Stream was supposed to be over, but it's not because Twitch mobile app is being stupid right now. So we're raiding on my own. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you everybody for sticking around just a little bit longer. There we go.